get it confirmed, but on our screen we have France and Australia with missed punches.
Maybe you can talk a little about favorites or the best runners on this leg. What do you think?
I mean, we will see the teams from this leading group trying to push away and make the gap even bigger compared to the other teams. So I think that Sweden and Switzerland and Spain and Finland, they will try to keep together and try to keep in this leading group. And now we got the punch at the first radio control. It's still Sweden in the lead, Jonathan Gustafsson, but we also got Switzerland, Timo Sutter there, only 2 seconds behind.
And now we got the punch in third place from Teemu Oksanen from Finland. He is 7 seconds behind. And we got also the punch from Spain, Pablo Ferrando Galan, who is only 10 seconds behind. So these 4 teams in 10 seconds.
We are still missing Great Britain from this leading group here. So the 4 teams, Sweden, Switzerland, Finland and Spain, they were able to get away from Edmund Grierson from Great Britain, now 42 seconds behind the leading team from Sweden. So there's a gap from the group of the leading 4 of 32 seconds compared to this leading group.
Yeah, it seems like these 4 teams are putting heavy pressure on the other teams.
We got other punches there. Czech Republic into 6th position, Wojtek Sikora, 7th. France, but we have to be careful there because we have a miss punch on our screen for the 7th nation there, France. Then we have Norway, Ulrik Arnesen, Hungary, Zoltan Guidoso, Italy, Francesco Mariani Astonki from Australia, but also there we have a miss punch on our screen. Japan, Hiroki Komaki, Belgium, Barre de Kuiper, those teams from 1 minute to 1.5 minutes after the leading group. So the running time for the runners on this second leg is a bit more than 6 minutes. And they are now in this part where we've seen the women splitting up on different route choices. So it will be interesting to see if we will see some gaps here as well, because this is the part where the 5 leading teams got the gap on the first leg. So an interesting part of this race now. And very soon after that they will be here at the pre-warning and then shortly after at the arena passage again.
Also we got punched at the first video from Denmark. They are 2 minutes behind, exactly 2 minutes behind. Poland, Fredrik Prima, he is 2 minutes and 4 seconds behind. But Bulgaria, Germany, New Zealand, they are quite a bit behind, almost 2 minutes.
So we are still waiting for the runners to come to this second radio control. And we expect, of course, the leading teams more or less together still. Sweden, Switzerland, Finland and Spain. And now we got the punch from Sweden. So very soon they will be here at the arena passage. And I think we can hear them. We can hear... Here they come. Jonathan Gustafsson from Sweden with a small gap now.
Right behind him, Timo Sutter, 3 seconds down from Switzerland. As they head out on the last loop.
But we can see this is a clear gap now, so we have the two big favorites in the lead. And now we got the punch also from Finland, but the gap is already 23 seconds between Sweden and Finland.
We can see here Teemu Oksanen passing through.
So now we are waiting for the fourth team, Spain. Pablo Ferrando Galan very soon to the arena passage.
Pablo punch in fourth place, 47 seconds down, there we can see him punch.
And here is Pablo Ferrando Galan into fourth position, 47 seconds behind, and we can see clearly that this field is splitting up. Sweden and Switzerland still in the lead, 3 seconds between the two leading teams. Then the gap between Switzerland and Finland, 23 seconds, and Spain another 24 seconds behind Finland.
And now we got a punch from Australia. Aston Key is doing really well. 5th spot. From France, we have to be careful. Theo Randolli for France in 6th place. Francesco Mariani for Italy. Not far behind, we can see Wojtek Sikora, Czech Republic, Edmund Grierson. We can see Norway, Ulrik Arnesen. And we see for Hungary, Zoltán Bújdoso. This was the group, all within 10 seconds. Japan passing here, Hiroki Komaki. We can see Slovakia, Martin Rohac in 14th place. You can see Miguel Tulmer. You can see Mats Scout for Denmark.
Running time for the runners on the second leg, now 11 minutes. So if the prediction of the course planners is as good for the men's course, then we expect them to be here in about 2 minutes. In a very short while, we'll get them to the pre-warning and to radio control.
Poland passing, Fredrik Prima. He is in 16th spot, but that's 2 minutes and 36 seconds down. We can see Stefan Jordanov for Bulgaria.
And now we got the punch at the pre-warning for the changeover, and it's still Sweden in the lead. Jonathan Gustafsson, 24:25 the time. 11 seconds behind Timo Sutter from Switzerland, and Sweden, they will hand over Jonathan Gustafsson to August Molén. And for Switzerland, the next runner, Tino Pausini. So we have those two nations here very soon at the changeover. No other nation has punched the control yet. And here is Jonathan Gustafsson on the last meters and the changeover. And August Molén heading out to the third leg. And here we also got Timo Sutter.
Timo Sutter is handing over to Tino Pausini.
And in the meanwhile, we had Finland to the pre-warning. Team Finland into third position. Timo Oksanen 40 seconds behind.
Here comes Timo Oksanen. He will hand over to Tuomas Heikkilä. Tuomas Heikkilä heads out on his leg. And soon expect Spain. There he comes.
Here he is, Pablo Ferrando Galan, and he will hand over to the third leg runner, Alvaro Gasaro Gomez, the fourth position got the fourth position in the sprint, in the individual sprint. So a very strong sprint runner out for Spain now, chasing the medal teams. Sweden, Switzerland and Finland, at the gap between Finland and Spain, 34 seconds.
And here we can see Aston Key coming to the finish. And Aston will hand over to Evan Schingler.
We also have France here, Italy.
We have Francesco Mariani, Italy, moving on to Mattias Gobert. And we have Norway, Jørgen Barkley, heading up.
And for Hungary, next runner, Ferenc Jonas on the third leg.
We have Japan, Hiroki Komaki coming in, and we will head over to Rio Asama.
We also got Belgium, Barre de Kuiper, heading over to Liam Thiels.
And we can see Denmark heading in, Matt Scout, and he will change over to Laurits Bitsuk Moller. Slovakia's Daniel Pompura and Austria's Georg Kröll start to chase Denmark upstream.
So this second leg has been splitting up the field quite strongly. So now we have a clear leader here for Sweden and Switzerland. And then we have quite a big gap down to Finland and Spain. And two runners on the third leg, they have been out for almost 4 minutes now. So not so much time left until we get them to the next radio control. And now we got the punch. We got the punch from Sweden. August Molin has punched his first radio control. And so far we have got the punch from Tino Pausini and Switzerland. Now we got the punch from Tino Pausini. 18 seconds behind Sweden. So the gap is growing a little bit at the arena passage or at the changeover. The gap was 13 seconds. Now it has grown to 18 seconds. So starts to be quite a gap there for Sweden.
If you look at the gap that Teemu Oksanen had when he changed over, it was 48 seconds. And
now we got the punch from Finland. Also to this first radio control, Finland, Tuomas Heikkilä punching 50 seconds behind. And we are waiting now for Alvaro Casado Gomez from Spain to be the next runner punching this first radio control.
Exactly, Alvaro, we expect him to be running more or less. Yes.
Now he's there. He has been punching 1 minute and 15 seconds behind, so he's 25 seconds behind the bronze medal, the current bronze medal. So he was a little bit faster than Teemu Oksanen on this first maybe 5-6 minutes of running. No other team has been punching there so far. Only 4 teams. Sweden, Switzerland, Finland and Spain. Now we got Great Britain there as well. Peter Molloy together with Australia, Evan Schingler, Italy, Matthias Koppel, France, Basile Bassi, and Czech Republic and Hungary are there as well. All of them within a few seconds at the first radio control on the third leg. But they are, the whole group are 2 minutes, more than 2 minutes behind the leading team from Sweden.
Yeah, and we can see they are steadily losing a little bit more time, so they lost another 15 seconds through. And this will be tough to reverse this trend.
So very soon we expect them to be at the second radio. We expect the team from Sweden to be there, and then to the arena passage. Runners have been out for 8 minutes now, and we have no punch yet from Sweden. We have no punch from Switzerland either, so none of the teams has been there at the second radio control. And from the second radio control, as we know, it's only a few seconds to the arena passage. Now we got the punch. Now we got the punch from August Molén from Sweden. 33 minutes and 29 seconds into the competition. And he is here now at the arena passage. And also we had Tino Pausini. He will be here very soon. The gap only 11 seconds now, so he is turning up the speed. Tino Pausini for Switzerland, 7 seconds faster from the first radio control to this arena passage. And at the previous radio control, the gap between Switzerland and Finland was 32 seconds.
And we got the punch from Finland, Tuomas Heikkilä. We can see him punch there, and heading out on last loop. Tuomas Heikkilä, 41 seconds is the gap.
So the gap compared to Sweden, compared to the leader, is not as big anymore, only 41 seconds. It was 50 seconds at the first radio control. So a good race here from Tuomas Heikkilä. Now we also got Spain very soon to get here to the arena passage. Alvaro Casado Gomez.
This gap was 1 minute and 15 seconds, and we can see it now. Alvaro, he is 1 minute and 19 seconds behind. So almost a gap of half a minute to Finland. Tuomas Heikkilä still tries to chase it.
So the gap between the medalists, the current medalists, Sweden, Switzerland, Finland, compared to Spain, is growing a little bit. Alvaro Casado Gomez lost a few seconds here on between the first and the second radio control. Now we also got a punch from Great Britain, Peter Molloy, very soon to get here into the arena. The gap between Peter Molloy and Sweden is a little bit more than 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Ferenc Jonas also there, 2 minutes and 13 seconds behind for Hungary. And now we got the whole group in here, France, Australia, Czech Republic and Italy.
We can see the whole group now passing through the arena. they are more or less running at the same speed as Sweden at the top, so they're not losing any more time now. We have Norway passing through the arena. They are 2 minutes and 44 seconds behind. Here, Jürgen Barkley heading out on last loop.
And now we got a punch at the pre-warning, but it's not Sweden, it is Switzerland. Tino Pausini punching there, and we haven't got the punch from Sweden yet. So it seems that Tino Pausini was able to run and overtake August Molin on this part here, and here he comes.
No.
And here he comes now, Tino Pausini to the changeover, and he will change over to the last leg runner, Elin Gempele, the winner of the sprint race earlier this year, and the gap. And there is Sweden. There must have been a mistake by August Molin. Here we got Finland and Sweden. So Finland was able to overtake Sweden here. Thomas Heikkilä changing in second position.
And he will send out Inka Nurminen. Inka Nurminen for Finland.
And August Molin into third position, sending out Tilda Östberg to the last leg here for Sweden. So many things happened here on this third leg. In the lead, in a clear lead now, Tino Pausini for Switzerland, 33 seconds ahead of Sweden. And we also have Spain here into fourth position, Alvaro Casado Gomez. And the gap, 1 minute and 6 seconds. To this, so 33 seconds behind the medal spots here for Spain.
And Ana Isabel Toledo Navarro is heading out and chasing the three leading teams.
And we are waiting for Team Great Britain to come here to the changeover. We are also waiting for Italy and Czech Republic. And here he comes, Peter Malloy for Great Britain. Changing over to Cecilia Anderson.
We can see Ian Schreiner sending out Michaela Cooper, Australia. We can see Sofia Sarkozy for Hungary. We can see Cécile Calandry. She is chasing hard from France. We had, of course, Jana Petrova for Czech Republic in there in this group as well.
So, as I mentioned before, big changes in the lead here for the leading group. We had Sweden heading out to this third leg as the leading team, and then Switzerland and Finland. But now, on the fourth leg, we have Switzerland in the lead, 32 seconds ahead of Finland and 35 seconds ahead of Sweden. So all the three medal spots within 35 seconds, and then another 32 seconds down to Spain on fourth position.
Meanwhile, we had for Norway, Emma Arnesen heading out. Her gap down to the leading team is 3 minutes and 10 seconds. 8th spot.
The runners from the last leg, they have been out now, or at least the Swiss runner Elin Kempele has been out now for almost exactly 4 minutes. And we know that the first radio control we usually get in after about five and a half minutes. So very soon we can give you some information about this first radio control on the last and decisive leg here.
For Denmark, we have Ida Øbro heading out. They are in 11th position. We have for Belgium heading out Julia Krekel.
And now we got the punch. Now we got the punch at the first radio control, and it is still Switzerland there, Elin Kempele, and no punch so far from Finland and Sweden. The gap at the changeover, 32 seconds compared to Finland and 35 seconds compared to Sweden. So no other team has punched there. Now we got the punch from the other teams. In second position now, Sweden, 34 seconds behind Elin Kempele, and in third position for Finland, Inka Nurminen, 35 seconds behind. So they are still together, Sweden and Finland, fighting for, as it looks like, the silver and bronze medal. Gap between Switzerland and Sweden a little bit bigger, increased by 1 second compared to the silver position. And next to be there, we expect Spain, Ana Toledo Navarro, but we haven't got the punch yet from Spain.
Her gap was a little bit more than 1 minute, so she could be punching there any second.
Now she punched there, Ana Toledo Navarro for Spain, but the gap is growing. 1 minute and 40 seconds now, so the gap between Finland and Spain, between the bronze medalist and the fourth position at the moment, 1 minute and 5 seconds.
That's quite a big gap.
It will be very, very tough for Ana Toledo Navarro to catch the other runners from Sweden and Finland and get back into the medal position. It will be a tough job for her to even defend this fourth position, because only 30 seconds behind her we got the punch from Cecilia Anderson from Great Britain. So the gap between Spain and Great Britain is now only 30 seconds.
We also got the punch from France in 6th place, 2 minutes and 31 seconds down. That's 20 seconds behind Great Britain, and together with her, Czech Republic, Jana Peterova. A little bit more behind, Sofia Sarkozy for Hungary and Anna Bradel for Italy. Also in the top 10 we got the punch for Michaela Cooper, and she is 3 minutes and 4 seconds down.
And now we got the punch at the pre-warning for the arena passage, and it still is Elin Kempele for Switzerland. So very soon she will be here. Here she is, punching the control and heading towards the second loop. Elin Kempele is still in the lead. We have no punch from Sweden yet, no punch from Finland. So the gap between Switzerland and Sweden at the first radio control, 34 seconds. We haven't got them yet to the pre-warning. Now we got them. and the gap is growing. It's 37 seconds now between Switzerland and Sweden and Finland exactly the same time coming here to the arena passage. So the fight as it looks at the moment for the silver and bronze medal between Sweden and Finland.
We are waiting for Spain. Ana Toledano. She was approximately 1 minute and 40 seconds behind. And it will be interesting if she could keep the pace or even gain a little bit back of the time she has been losing early in the race.
I think for her, the more interesting thing is now if she is able to keep the gap down to Great Britain, or if she's losing time, still continues losing time compared to Great Britain, but we haven't got the punch for Ana Toledo Navarro yet. Now we got the punch from Ana Toledo Navarro into 4th position still, but the gap is still growing, 2 minutes and 7 seconds. So 1:30 behind, and now we also got the punch from Great Britain. They are only 14 seconds behind Spain now.
Ana is running through the arena here. Spain in 4th place, but she's not far from Cecile Andersen in 5th spot. Great Britain running through the arena.
Now we also got the punch from France. Cécile Gallandry punching there, 2 minutes 48 behind, so 41 seconds behind Spain, 27 seconds behind Great Britain. We also got the punch from the Czech Republic, Jana Peterova, 2:55 behind.
Cécile Gallandry running here through the arena for France. And right behind her, Jana Peterova for Czech Republic. And running through the arena, also Sofia Sarkozy for Hungary. Running in 8th spot.
And we are expecting very soon the first teams to the pre-warning before the finish here. And of course we expect the first team from Switzerland, and the gap from Switzerland to Sweden was 37 seconds, and now we got the punch. Now we got the punch at the pre-warning and very soon to the finish, and it is still Elin Gempele who has been punching there for Switzerland. So very soon we expect the winning team here from Switzerland. We had them in the leading group all the way throughout the competition, but it was Tino Pausini who was able to pass Sweden on the 3rd leg when he managed to get away. And here she comes, Elin Gempele, taking the Swiss team to a clear victory in this sprint relay. The team, Deborah Stadler, Timo Sutte, Tino Pausini, Elin Gempele taking the victory, and behind them we got the punch also from the 2nd and 3rd team, and it is a small gap there. So let's see who's coming first. Of the 2 teams, Sweden and Finland, soon to get to the arena. And here she comes, Tilda Östberg for Sweden, taking her team into a 2nd position and the silver medal. And now we're waiting for the 3rd team from Finland, Inka Nurminen into the bronze medal spot. Running there in front of 2 of her teammates, taking Finland into the 3rd position. So the silver medalists from Sweden We had Vilma von Krusenstjerna, Jonathan Gustafsson, August Molén, and Tilda Östberg. And the bronze medalist from Finland, Elisa Mattila, Teemu Oksanen, Tuomas Heikkilä, and Inka Nurminen.
So we are waiting now for the teams from Spain and Great Britain, and it was not a big gap.
So the question is Spain still ahead of Great Britain? The gap was about 14 seconds at the arena passage, and we got a punch from both of them coming very soon to the finish here.
And this will be a very tight finish.
And here they come, and it is... No, it's not the team. It's neither Great Britain or Spain yet. We're still waiting for them. And here she comes from Spain. It's Spain into a fourth position.
Anna Isabel Toledo-Navarro. And here we can see Great Britain, Cecil Anderson, going into a fifth spot.
So the next team we are expecting here into the finish from Czech Republic, Jana Peterova. The gap down to the leading teams, 3:24. So very soon to get her here, and 10 seconds behind Peterova at the Czech Republic. We've got the punch from Hungary, Sofia Sarkozy, and France, Cécile Gallandry, only 2 seconds behind Hungary. And here she comes, Jana Peterova, taking the Czech Republic into a 6th position, and only a few steps behind. We also get Hungary, Sofia Sarkozy. And we are waiting for France, Cécile Gallandry, into 8th position.
Next team we expect is Norway in 9th spot. We expect them. There she punches at last control. Emma Arnesen for Norway, heading into a 9th spot at the finish. And the next team we expect is Italy. They punch at the pre-warning in 10th position. Anna Pradel. Italy, and she punches there. Anna Pradel for Italy, and Italy goes into 10th position to conclude the top 10.
So it was quite an intense relay here. We got the winners from Switzerland after a big change on the third leg, where Tino Pausini took the Swiss team into the lead and handed over to William Gabriel, who secured that gold medal for Switzerland, and second position, as we kind of predicted that it would be a fight between Switzerland and Sweden. So Tilda Östberg into second for Sweden, and the bronze medal to Finland and Inka Nurminen. All 3 teams, all 3 of them within 51 seconds.
Australia in 11th position, Michaela Cooper was at finish, and Ida Öbu from Denmark in 12th position. And we soon expect Japan. There she punches the last control. Kotomi Ibe for Japan into 13th position.
Next team to the finish, Austria, Anna Gröll, taking Austria into 14th position. 7 minutes, a bit more than 7 minutes behind the leaders or the winners from Switzerland.
From Belgium, Julia Kegels to finish in 15th position. From Bulgaria, Evangelina Diaksova coming into the 16th spot into the finish.
Now to the finish, Teresa Smelikova from Slovakia. Into 14th position. To the finish, Hong Kong, Ying Chu. Into 17th position. We have a few teams here on our result list with a preliminary miss punch, but we have to wait for a few minutes to see if we get them confirmed. But it's none of the top 3 teams, of course.
So I'm standing here with Team Sweden. Congratulations on the silver medal. How was it to run the start of the relay for you, Vilma?
Oh, it was quite fun. You know, it's nervous to run the first leg for the team. I know that I will do it so good for my team, and it's quite tricky there outside. So yeah, but it was really fun.
How was it for you, Jonathan? You ran really well in the individual sprint. How was it to perform well now? Or what was your recipe to do the same today?
Yeah, I felt really confident with the goal in the individual sprint. I think I handled my race really good. Some small hesitations, but I'm happy with my race.
August, you and Jonathan, you both won a medal this year in the KO sprint, and we knew that you were really good, but can you take us through what happened today on the third leg? What was the situation?
Yeah, Jonathan gave me a really good handout in the lead, so I hope to just take it from there and stay in the lead. But I made a quite good first loop, but then right after the arena passage, I mistook a fence in the stair. I thought that you could take the stairs and combine the fence, but apparently they were together. I didn't notice that until I was in there, so then I had to turn back and go a long way around. So yeah, that feels really heavy right now. I'm a bit disappointed that I let my teammates down, but yeah, it was really great of them to fix the silver.
And how was it for you to run on the last legs? You ran together with Finland, and how was it to, yeah, in the end, the fight for the silver medal? How did you experience it?
I think it was a really good race, and I just tried to focus on my job and focus on my map. And yeah, after the arena passage, it was two kind of road shows, so I just get time to see both and just pick that I thought was the best. And I actually didn't saw Finland anymore, so it was a good time.
Very good. Congratulations, Tilda, August, Jonathan, and Vilma for the silver medal.
And now we also got Oriana Riley from the United States into an 18th position.